Good morning, it's the 24th of December. Meaningless, like a fine wine. You know what a fine wine tastes like. It makes no difference whether 100 or 1,000 pass through your bladder. SENECA. So today's topic is about continuing with the mortality month of December, and it's about gorging on things, obsessing about things, obsessing about the same things. Like Seneca talks about wine, and Ryan, the author of the book, The Daily Stoic, discusses how he believes Seneca was like the Tipple, and in this quote he was reminding himself that you're not going to get a prize for drinking 100 or 1,000 bottles of wine, because when it comes to the end, there's no prizes to be given out for knowing the most about something. And Ryan says how we are just a filter, a conduit and a vessel. So I looked up what the definition of a conduit, and it's something that can be someone that takes something in and then it takes something in, it's just passing through. It's an object or a person that is just sharing things. It's just there. It's stuff's coming in to it, and it's either choosing it to express it or hold it in. That's all that we are. We're just taking things in from our outside world, from our senses, from what we hear, what we see, what we taste, what we smell, what we feel, the five senses. There is a sixth sense, but there's a movie about that, a Meaningless movie. So that's what we're doing. We're just taking things in from our outside world, from five senses, and we're either choosing to express, and we're choosing, or voluntary choosing to express what we've taken in whatever route we choose, or we store it. We store that information to keep us safe, to help us survive. You can use this quote to give you an insight into your obsession, maybe what you're obsessing about. Are you a foodie? Are you just eating the same food all the time, thinking that the more you have that food, it's going to make you a better person? And techies and social media, are you watching the same type of movie? For me, it was football. It's football, probably snooker. I tend to gorge on snooker and golf unconsciously, just watching events for maybe 6-7 hours straight. Like, golf tournaments were on for 4 days, and I remember just sitting, when I had Sky, and I remember just sitting there, and I didn't want to leave the TV. I didn't want to do the things that I knew was going to make me a better person, because I was obsessing over it. And this quote sort of made me think, it doesn't matter how much you take in of something. The end is the end. There's no prizes. You're just a conduit and to share what you know to help someone or help the universe. That's what we're here for. But yes, there is a disclaimer as we are survival creatures, we are human, as people remind me, we're only human, and it's an innate behaviour that we have of survival, and we act in this survival state of trying to cover up, trying to numb our pain that we've been carrying around by gorging on things. With my gambling problem, it's really just a distraction, a numbing effect of what's hiding under in the shell, and it's just being aware of that. That's basically what it is when you obsess about something unconsciously, and whether it's TV, social media, food, drink, cigarettes, gambling. Maybe you think if you work a certain amount of hours, you're gonna get some sort of reward at the end. And yeah, that's something to meditate about today. Maybe think about, maybe reflect, maybe you can reflect on things, people, places that you're maybe unconsciously gorging on throughout the day, not knowing actually, I know what this thing is, so why do I keep doing it? For example, I'll give you another example: pornography. We know once we've watched one porn video, we know what it looks like to see someone have sex. So why do we feel as though we need to keep watching it? And yeah, I've done all that, and now it's this with these philosophies, it's been a reality check, and it actually makes sense, and think, yeah, why do it? Why did I do that? And it just goes back to survival. You think it's going to make you feel good if you watch it, or if you drink, if you smoke, if you watch a movie, a pointless movie, if you go on your phone, if you have an argument, you think it's going to make you better, you think it's going to sort of protect you from death. And yeah, there's a lot of, in this modern world, there's more and more of these things that we can collect unconsciously, and by the time it comes to the end, we look around and we have all these things, and they're just worthless. It might mean something to you, but probably won't mean something to the next person. So it's making it's doing things that actually what can come through me, so I can filter it out to bring joy to the world, bring joy to myself. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say about this today, about Meaningless, like a fine wine. And yeah, some people watching this might be thinking, oh Ash, you've never been addicted to wine, or you've never been addicted to cigarettes, you never smoked, you don't know what it's like, it's hard to give up. And yeah, of course, it's like any habit, if you do something long enough, then it's going to be hard to give it up. You know, I've been there, and I am there now. Still in the process of replacing things, but doesn't mean that we can't at least try and be aware of these things. Or we're just going to let these things take us away, because inevitably the end is coming. All our lives are coming to a natural end at some point, that's for certain. When is the only question. So today, make the most of it. Be a good person. Stick with your values. Be aware of meaningless things you do today. And I'll catch up with you on the next video, uploading now.